What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Tim-Shady. I hope you all have been well. I'm so sorry. I've been invisible recently. Unfortunately, after my last challenge that I posted, I got hit with that seasonal upper respiratory infection, and it was a long road to recovery. So I'm just starting to bounce back and feel like myself again. But don't ever fret. I am still on my pursuit to conquer the Blazing Challenge at all 10 Buffalo Wild Wings here in the state of Connecticut. Don't forget, we're still 2 for 2, and we got 8 more in our sights. Anywho, I am planning, now that I'm back in action and going to be posting some more. My next challenge, we're going to pivot the plan a little bit. No spicy food challenge. I got to give this guy a little bit of a rest. So the next one will be my very first official sanctioned quantity-based food challenge. So where that challenge is going to take place, if you are local to Connecticut, there are 2 spots known as the Salty Dog Tavern, one based out of Milldale, which is a suburb of Southington, and another one located in Plainville. In the coming weeks, I will post when and where that's going to, or when that's going to be, and at what time rather. It's going to be at the Plainville location because it holds a very near and dear place to my heart. The location currently occupies a space that I used to work at 10 years ago. And I had a lot of great times in my life there. A lot of great memories were made and a lot of great things happened after that. So I'll be doing the challenge there, and their challenge is called the Get Smashed Challenge. Their Get Smashed Challenge consists of, if I'm not mistaken, 5 6-ounce smash burger patties. Each patty receives its own slice of cheese, lettuce, tomato, onions on a brioche bun, and then it's served with a side of onion rings, a side of fries, and then a side of fried pickles. All in all, the challenge weighs in at approximately 4.5 pounds, so it's a doozy, and it's not one that I've done, and I don't think ever. So that being said, there's a training process when it comes to eating quantity-based foods or quantity-based food challenges. It is not what you see in front of me. Typically, it's just you chug as much water as you can and eat as many cooked frozen vegetables as you can in one sitting, and just continuously stretch your stomach. Now, a couple of things that you may have noticed as trends in my videos to date. One thing I always do is I stand. Whenever I'm allowed to, I stand. The reason being for that is so like my organs are not all squeezed together, and I can freely move around and let the food kind of jigsaw itself together without feeling like that over fullness effect. Granted, it's only been on wings, so I haven't had a reason to feel super full, but there's that. And then I kind of do these little motions and wiggles and stuff, and that for me, it might seem arbitrary, but it helps kind of move the food down a little quicker. One thing I got to get better at, though, is I have to get better at drinking fluids when I am trying to house food, because I get so laser focused on the food, I forget, oh yeah, it's getting really dry and it's hard to swallow it down. But again, there will be an update coming soon about when I'm going to attempt that challenge. Again, it will be at the Salty Dog Tavern in Plainville, Connecticut. Get Smashed Challenge. You have 30 minutes to tackle that beast and either land on the Hall of Fame or the Wall of Infamy. But for tonight, what I have in front of me here is the latest release from McDonald's. So last year, McDonald's, I was working at home 100% exclusively, and they released their first adult Happy Meal, which was a cross collaboration between Cactus Plant Flea Market, which is really a fashion brand house, and they came out with these like really surreal little characters as little, prizes or surprises within the Happy Meal box for adults. And I may have hit pay dirt while driving the Dasher nuts because of the multiple trips they were making in my house until I got the entire collection complete. But I completed the collection. It was a nice shot of nostalgia, for a millennial. Like us millennials are accused of like really just being stuck in like, that wonderful time of our lives. But I was pleasantly surprised to see them bring it back again this year. This year's collaboration is with Kerwin Frost, who is a artist out of Harlem, New York. Really clever artistry and fun stuff that he does. And this year I'm really excited because what millennial doesn't remember their childhood with getting a Happy Meal that had McNugget Buddies? So these are McNugget Buddies 2023, and I'm super pumped about them. The meals come in two options. You can either have the Big Mac option or the McNugget option. I think I reversed those based upon weight. Each of them come with an adult toy, not that kind of adult toy, hang on. And then you get two 30-ounce drinks. So I have unsweetened iced tea because I'm trying to watch my girlish figure. Anywho, knowing that the Get Smashed challenge you have a 30-minute time limit, I'm going to just see how quickly I can put this down. Approximately between food and liquid volume, it's right around 4.5 pounds. Now granted, the majority of that is in liquid form. And liquid volume is a lot different than solid volume. So kind of a little bit of a false positive, but really what I'm just doing here is just to test to see the elasticity of my stomach. I'm curious to know, what do y'all think? Drop in the comments before this video wraps. How many minutes do you think it's going to take me to get all of this down, including the beverages here below? So what I have here is I have a stopwatch set up. Okay, so we'll get started in about, oh boy, I wish it didn't give me ice. It's gonna hurt. Oh my God! So the characters this year do not come in a bag, so you can feel which one you have to know if you've completed the set, because I haven't opened mine. So these ones come in a blind box. All right, I can get with that. I like that. All right, so here we go. This one feels heavier than this one, so for sure, these are not the same. One of these things are not like the other. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Okay. So, just so y'all know, I'm not cheating here. I got my full fry. I got my nuggets, okay? Which that's why this one feels so much heavier. They put the sweet and sour in my Big Mac box. So I got my Biggie Mac. Fries right here. Well, of course they look sad. All right, so we'll say in the count of, hang on. I'm not gonna take a sip of either of these, only because I'm technically considering this part of my time to beat or my time to set the bar. Give me 1 sec. Okay, and we are back. So really it's all about strategy. With me, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go for the nuggets first, the Big Mac next, and then fry ball the shit out of these fries, just so I can get them down. And then along the way, I'll be sipping with the tea to help wash it down as well too. So we're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we begin. leave no doubt. Compliments to Ronald McDonald. Oh, should have requested no ice. Oh. Stop screwing around with that. I'm not using sweet and sour sauce this time because last time I used that in a challenge, it made me incredibly sick. All right, we're 7 minutes in. Oh, compliments to Grimace. Eight minutes. This is rough. I wasn't running. Oh. There it is. Or 11:15. Oh. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. Mighty, mighty. All right, that's enough. 11:37. So, if I'm able to, ooh, I'm not happy with myself right now. Oh. if I'm able to maintain what I did there, I'm fairly certain I'll be all right when I take on the actual food challenge at the Salty Dog in Plainville. With that being said, there's only one thing left to do. Check to see who we got. Oh, these things are sealed and everything too? What? Welcome to Frostway. These are actually pretty cool looking. I'll save this for another video. Anyways, do something kind for somebody. We should always do something kind for someone. And I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season. I know it can be a tough time of year for some. Me no different than others. But be well, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.